ADC, that is a analog to digital converter. Okay. Now we want to interface ADC to 8051. Now in 8051 it don't have inbuilt ADC, and that's why we must connect external ADC to 8051. Other controllers such as PIC microcontroller, AVR controller, they have inbuilt ADC, and that's why no need of external ADC. But in 8051 this is a basic controller, and that's why it don't have inbuilt ADC, and that's why we are going for external ADC. Now external 8-bit ADC are available in market. Its number is ADC0808 or ADC0809. Okay, this is a 8-bit ADC which is externally connected to 8051. Okay, now we are using ADC for a data acquisition system. Means, for example, suppose you are doing project such as a home automation, greenhouse automation, like that. In that case, as per the situation, we are taking the controlling action. And for example, suppose you are doing project on greenhouse or in a room controller. In that case, you are sensing various parameters. For example, in greenhouse you are sensing various parameters such as the humidity of the environment, how much is the moisture in the soil, how much is the room temperature, and all these things. Okay, and according to that, you suppose your room temperature is more. In that situation, you must start the fan. Suppose your room temperature is very low. In that case, it will harm the crops. To avoid that, we want to turn on the heater. Suppose moisture in the soil is less. In that time, you want to turn on the pump. Suppose moisture in the soil is much more. That time you must stop the pump. Okay, all these are controlling action to start and stop of the devices. Okay, and to do that, you must know what is the current scenario of these parameters such as the temperature, pressure, humidity, moisture, etc. Okay, and all these parameters are measured by the sensors. Okay, now these sensors are measure these parameters and pass to the controller, but the output of sensor is in analog form, and our controller is operating on a digital thing. Yes, and that's why we must connect input of output of sensor to the ADC. Then analog data is converted into digital form. Whatever in analog signal given by the sensor is converted into digital form, and that digital data passed to the controller for next controlling action. In this fashion, we are using, this is the need of ADC. Okay, because we can't directly connect sensor to the controller, it must connect through ADC. And suppose your controller have inbuilt ADC, no need of external ADC. But in 8051 it don't have internal ADC, and that's why we are going for external ADC. And in market these two ADCs are available. We are using this one of it for our practice, our turn. Okay, now we know that in second year there are different types of ADCs are available, such as dual slope ADC, successive approximation ADC, and flash type of ADC. Each one having different feature. Okay, each one converting analog data into digital form, but it having different advantages and drawback. Okay, and according to our requirement, you choose one of that. Okay, now in 0808 or 0809 we have successive type of ADC, which is converting analog data into digital with the help of successive approximation type. Okay, now for converting analog data into digital, it need the reference voltage. Now there are two reference voltage. One is a positive reference voltage and second one is a negative reference voltage, which is needed for conversion process. Okay, now in 0809 it having plus V reference is equal to 5 volt and minus V reference is equal to 0. In this fashion, these two voltage you must apply to the respective pin for conversion process. Okay, now based on this reference voltage, we are getting the resolution of ADC. Now formula for resolution of ADC is nothing but difference between the reference voltage, that is plus V reference minus V reference upon 2 raised to 8. Why it is 2 raised to 8? Because it is a 8-bit ADC, and that's why 2 raised to 8 is nothing but 256, minus 1 is nothing but 255. Okay, now plus V reference is 5 volt and minus V reference is 0, and that's why difference between these two is nothing but 5. 2 raised to 8, 8 because it is 8 bit, and that's why 2 raised to 8 is nothing but 256, minus 1 is nothing but 255. According to that, we are getting resolution of ADC is 19.9 millivolt. Okay, so means this much change generates, then it will change the digital bit. In this fashion, this is the resolution of our ADC. Now this is the pin diagram of 0809. Okay, now within this pin diagram, it is a 28 pin IC. Okay, and this is the internal structure of that ADC. In this case, it is a 10-bit, it is 8-bit ADC. Okay, and one of the feature of 0809, it having 8 analog channels. Okay, 8 analog inputs means 8 sensors you can attach at a time. Means suppose you are doing the project such as a greenhouse or home automation like that. Suppose you want maximum 8 sensors, you can use this controller. Okay, and suppose you want more than this many sensor, more than 8 sensors, don't use 8051, use something else which having more analog channels. Okay, now this 8051 how using a 0809 external ADC, and which is providing 8 analog inputs, means maximum 8 sensors you can attach. Okay, and suppose your project want more than 8 analog input, don't use 8051 or along with 0809 external ADC. Okay, now there are 8 inputs, you are saying 8 analog inputs are available, means 8 sensors are connected here. Okay, now at a time all analog inputs is not given to the ADC. Out of 8, only 1 is passed for conversion process. Okay, 8 sensors are there, but at a time all 8 input is not given to ADC. Out of 8, only 1 is passed for conversion. Okay, and for that case, out of 8, you only 1 is connected to ADC at a time, and that's why you want to choose 1 out of 8, and that's why there are 3 select lines, that is A, B and C. With the help of A, B, C, you are choosing one of the analog input, and that analog in that input or that sensor is connected to ADC conversion process. Okay, now whatever means, suppose it is 0 0 0, that time 0th channel is connected. When it is 0 0 1, first channel is connected. Suppose it is 0 1 0, second channel is connected, and when all are 1, that time 7th channel is connected. In this fashion, 0th channel up to 7th channel, total 8 channel you can connect to ADC as per the ABC status. Okay, this ABC is your select lines. Okay, then one is address latch. Initially you are just putting the value in A, B, C, then you are giving the address latch. When you are giving here high to low pulse on this particular pin, that is address latch enable, at that instant this address, as per this address, one of the channel is connected to conversion. Okay, means there are, you are just putting here A, B, C status as per which channel you want to connect to the conversion process. Okay, now this address is latched, and according to that, one of the channel is connected to ADC conversion. That is only when you are applying here low to high transaction on address latch enable pin. Okay, now according to that, your input is given to ADC conversion. ADC conversion, do that conversion, and when conversion is over, that time it generate one signal, and that is called as a end of conversion. Means end of conversion is given output to the controller, that whatever input is coming from the sensor, that is converted into digital data, and the digital data is available on 8-bit pair, this buffer, output buffer. Okay, when conversion is over, the data is available in output buffer, and it will just generate end of conversion pulse. When end of conversion pulse is generated and it is connected to controller, okay, means on other side there is a controller, this input is given to the controller, And when controller get that time controller come to know that conversion is over and digital data is available on this output latch buffer. Okay, now this data is available. Then suppose controller is ready to receive the next digital data, it will generate output enable. Okay, means that signal is given by the controller. I am now free to read your data, please output send that data, means it generate output enable, and that time output latch send the data to the controller. In this fashion, here initially number of sensors are there, 8 sensors are there. Out of 8 sensor, currently which status you which parameter you want, temperature parameter you want, pressure you want, humidity you want, or anything else. Okay, according to that respective sensor is connected to ADC, and for that we are just giving the proper address here. Okay, and that address is get latched, means that respective sensor is connected to ADC. Okay, then conversion is started, and before starting this conversion we are giving start of conversion, start signal. Okay, initially you are just connecting one of the channel to convert ADC converter, then you are giving here latch signal. That time whatever address according to that one of the channel is connected. Okay, then controller will send one signal that is called as the start signal. Then ADC start converting analog data into digital data, and for conversion process it takes some time. Okay, and when conversion is over, ADC will inform controller through which pin, end of conversion. Whatever conversion is over, its data put into the output latch buffer, and it generate output end of conversion signal. That signal is outputted to the controller, means this is passed to the controller, and according to this controller know that conversion is over and data is available on the respective port. And suppose our controller is ready to receive that or read that time it just generate which signal, output enable, means this signal is generated by the microcontroller or 8051. Start signal is generated by the 8051. Output enable signal generated by 8051. Similar way, address given by the, as per our programming, controller will send the proper number here, that is zeros, all ones, whatever. Okay, similar way, high to low pulse generated by the controller. In this fashion all these are given by the controller, and ADC only send only one signal, that is end of conversion. When conversion is over, it will send end of conversion to inform that conversion process is over. This is the basic idea of ADC. Now one by one we will see that. Now we already declared that, one by one we discuss all these points again. Now we are saying that there are three address lines A, B, C. Okay, now this is the 8 multiplex ADC channel. With the help of A, B, C, you are choosing one of the channel. Suppose A, B, C all are 0, 0. You are selecting channel number 0. When it is 0, 0, 1, you are choosing channel number 1. 0, 1, 0, channel number 2. 0, 1, 1, channel number 3. And when all are 1, channel number 7. In this fashion, you can choose any channel as per your choice by placing proper number to A, B and C. These are the address lines. Next, address latch enable. Address latch enable, when controller set the proper number on A, B, C, address latch enable, just you are applying, controller will apply low to high pulse. Okay, when it is low to high pulse, that time whatever information, whatever address you are choosing, that is latched, or respective channel is connected to the ADC for ADC conversion. Okay, now once your particular channel is connected for ADC conversion, we are giving next signal, means controller will send the next signal, that is a start signal, that is start bit. Okay, and for that it is controlling applying low to high pulse. Okay, means initially our start bit is low. When you are applying here low to high, means rising edge, when you are applying on this pin, that time ADC know that a controller want conversion process to start that conversion. Okay, once when this pin become low to high, at that instant ADC start converting in analog data into digital as per the uh, as per its frequency. Okay, once conversion is over, then output data placed into the output latch, and it generate one signal, that is end of conversion. Means once conversion is over, this pin is low by, and which indicate that conversion process is completed. Means initially pulled low means initially it is high. Okay, initially it is high, and when conversion is over it's become low, which indicate that conversion process is over. And once this is over, then and our controller is ready to read that, controller will generate output enable. Okay, means again it is applying low to high pulse, means rising edge on this pin, that is output enable. And that time whatever information on a output buffer latch, it is get passed to the controller. In this fashion, these are the pin configuration, and this is the timing diagram. Initially you are choosing one of the channel. Okay, which sensor data you want, according to that you are just giving address through ABC. Then you are giving address latch enable, what as per address you are choosing, or you are connecting one of the channel to the ADC conversion. Then controller will send a start of conversion. This is rising edge, and that time conversion start. Okay, continuously you are not keeping it at high. After that you are making it low for next start operation. Means you are just giving you are just pressing one time. Okay, then next one is when conversion is over, the controller will pull this end of conversion low. Okay, we means initially it is high, and now next when it is active it's become low. Okay, and when EOC, that is end of conversion, read by the controller will enable output enable, it is moving high to low. Just remember here one thing, all the address latch enable, start of conversion and output enable initially low, and a end of conversion initially high. Means when you are writing the program, you must declare the initial state first. Okay, that is you are putting proper number on ABC channel. Then ALE must be low, start of conversion must be low, and output enable must be low, whereas end of conversion must be high. Means these are your, you must declare initial status when you are writing the code. After that you are sending first address on ABC, then you are activating ALE, then you are activating start of conversion, then you are waiting for EOC. Okay, continuously it will wait for EOC, and once it is getting EOC, controller will activate output enable. Okay, and suppose before EOC you are, suppose you are activating OE, conversion is not over, and that's why you are not getting the proper answer. And that's why we are getting proper answer only when EOC is active, means conversion is over. Okay, now this flow I am just writing in the algorithm step. Okay, first you are choosing channel number, then you are applying low to high pulse for ALE, then start signal low to high, then keep monitoring EOC. Okay, initially it is high, when it is become low, no, then controller come to know that conversion is over, and then it will activate output enable by applying low to high pulse on output enable pin. Okay, in this fashion we are just writing these steps one by one. Agree for this. Channel selection, ALE. Just remember this properly because we are writing the code in same way. First, channel selection. You are putting proper number on ABC. Then you are activating ALE. Initially it is low. Now it's you are activating rising edge, means low to high pulse. Then you are giving low to high pulse to start pin. Then deactivate ALE, means it is single pulse, it is not continuously remain high, it is become low again. Then start again become low. Then we are waiting for EOC till conversion is over, and when conversion is over, uh, EOC will active, means it's become low, and that instant we are activating OE pin by to read the data through the data bus. Okay, and then read the ADC data and pull OE back to the low position, means it is active for next action, and read that data for next processing. Okay, now as per this theory knowledge, we will write the code. Now for that, my problem statement is I want to read ADC value of channel number 0. Okay, and read it and pass to P0 port where LCD or 7 segment is connected. Okay, means your ADC is your input channel. You are taking the data from ADC, and whatever data you are getting from ADC you want to display on a output device, either it is LCD or 7 segment. Now next point is hardware pins of ADC. Now hardware pins, there are 8 channels, that is channel number 0 to channel number 7. Then 8 data pins to carry 8-bit digital data to the controller. Then ABC 3 analog channel selection lines. Okay, then OE output enable signal, ALE address latch enable. Then next one is end of conversion signal. Next one is reference voltage, that is positive reference or minus reference. According to that, conversion will ADC will convert analog data into digital. In this fashion, next point is your interfacing diagram. Just see here, one of the sensor, for example temperature sensor. Okay, this is topic we will cover during third unit again. Okay, temperature sensor input, there are 8 sensors you can attach. One of the sensor is temperature sensor, it is given to the channel number 0. Okay, positive reference is there, negative reference is there. Okay, 8 data pins are there to read the data and pass to the 8051. Now to select one of the channel, there is ABC, 3 channels, 3 address channel selection pins are there. Okay, when you want to select channel number 0, you are placing A0, B0 and C0. When all 3 are 0, you are interested in channel number 0. Okay, in this fashion you can give any address as per your choice. Suppose you are connecting sensor to channel number 5, and channel number 5, according to that you are just changing the address here. Okay, according to which channel you want to connect, according to that, or suppose all are 0 channel is selected. When you are putting 101, that time 5th channel is selected. When all are 111, that time 7th channel is selected. In this fashion, one of the channel you can connect. And just now I want take input from channel number 0, and that's why I'm writing here 0 0 0. Then initially value of address latch enable is low. Okay, when you want to latch, that time it's become low to high pulse, means rising edge. Then your controller will send start of conversion, means this input is given by the controller, start the conversion. Then ADC 0809 will start the conversion. Okay, when conversion is over, it will generate end of conversion, means this is input given from the ADC to the controller. Just see the direction here, all other pins are inputted from the controller, and this is passed to the controller, means it is outputted to controller. Okay, now this is next one is OE, that is signal. When end of conversion is recognized by the 8051, that time it will activate OE signal to output the latch, and that's why whatever data available, it is taken from the ADC and coming into the 8051 through this port, means this is now your input port. Okay, and through this it is coming into the accumulator, and through accumulator it is passed to the output device. It is now it is connected to which port? Port number 0. Okay, and according to that it is passed to the port number 0. Okay, and the clock signal for ADC is taken from the crystal frequency. We are taking the crystal for 8051, that is 11.0592. It's and from that crystal we are just connecting here divided by n network, and we are reducing the frequency, and it is given to ADC. Okay, means you are not connecting here separate crystal. Actually our CPU is operating on very high speed with 11.0592 megahertz, and ADC is it is peripheral, which is need low frequency, and that's why we are using here divide by n networks separately. We are not using separate clock signal. We are taking signal from same crystal frequency. Okay, in this fashion, just describe the interfacing diagram. Now, as per this interfacing diagram, I will just note down which pin is connected where, because with the help of this pin configuration, we are just writing the code. Okay, now just write down A, B, C channel selection pins are connected to 2.0, 2.1 and 2.2. Then next pin, that is ALE pin, is connected to 2.3. Then start of conversion is connected to pin 2.4. Then end of conversion is 2.5 and output enable 2.6. Then data pins, that is connected to P1 port, and 7 segment or LCD is connected to P0 port. Okay, in this fashion I am just declaring the hardware connection as per my interfacing diagram. Now I will write that algorithm into the code. Okay, now initially you are writing first 3 steps to, which is indicating the start. Initially origin, it is started at 40H, but this is the location for a register bank. We can't write there. We want to write in a scratch pad, and that's why we are jumping to the main, and main is started from 0030H, where is the starting point for scratch pad. Now controller come to the main here, this label. Then you are just declaring P1 port as 0FF, means you are declaring P1 as an input port. Whatever data converted by ADC, that data you want to take inside the controller, and that's through P1 port, and that's why we are declaring here P1 port as an input port. Normally all ports are GPIO, that is general purpose input output port, but by default all ports are in output direction. And suppose you want to use that as an input port, you must declare as a, by putting here 0FF. We already covered this part in a port structure of 8051 unit number 1. Okay, means with the help of this instruction we are just referring P1 port as an input port by placing here 0FF. Okay, just go through that video, that is port structure of 8051. Once you declare that input port, you are just declare initial condition of all other pins. EOC must be high, all other pins must be low. That is EOC is high, and that's why I'm just writing instruction set bit EOC. Okay, and USC already you declared at particular pin number. Okay, whatever pin number you already declared here. Yes, EOC is pin number 2.5. Then ALE is equal to 0. Initially it is low, and that's why clear ALE. Start of conversion initially low, and that's why clear start of conversion. Then OE pin initially low, and that's why clear OE pin. Okay, means with the help of this code we are just declare the initial status. We are declaring P1 as an input port, EOC as a 1 high, and all other pins are low. Okay, now next task, you want to choose one of the channel. Now as per my problem statement, I am interested in channel number 1. I want to select sensor which is connected to channel number 1, channel number 0. It is connected to ADC, and that's why I'm placing here A, B, C as a 000, and that's why clear address C, address register B, address register A. In this fashion I am just placing clearing all these bits, clear C, clear B and clear A. Means you are putting 000 to choose channel number 0, and then you are calling the delay. Okay, because the speed of controller is very fast, and that's why we are introducing delay in between. Then next you want to which action you are, once you are setting A, B, C channel, next action what you want, give the address latch to select or connect one of the respective channel to the ADC, this 0 channel to ADC, and that's why set bit ALE, means you are generating high rising edge. Means initially it is low, now it's become high pulse. Means now it is, you are getting positive going edge or rising edge. Means at that instant whatever in ABC, according to that respective channel is connected to 8051. Then give the delay. Then start bit SOC, means give the command by controller that start the conversion. Now your particular sensor is connected to you, just take the analog data from it and just start converting. Okay, and that's why it's become, you want to give, initially it is low and you want to make it high, means you want to generate rising edge, and that's why you are giving instruction set bit SOC. Then give the delay. Then this is single pulse, and that's why after initially it is low, then it's become high, then again it is low, means one pulse is generated on ALE. Similar way, initially start of conversion low, then it's become high, and after delay it's become low. In this fashion we are generating one pulse for end start of conversion. Okay, in this fashion you are just latch the address, then you start the conversion. Once conversion started, what is the role of controller now? Just wait for end of conversion. Okay, means end of convergence initially it is high, and jab tak it remain high, jump jump bit, then jump when bit is there, you will remain to this level, that is here. Again continuously just jump here and here only till it is bit is there, means jab tak EOC is a 1, you will remain here only. And when EOC become 0, at that time the bit is not there, means it is 0, and that's why this condition is not fulfilled, and that's why you are not jumping here, you will proceed to the next action, means conversion is over. Means this is your you are just checking the condition that EOC is active or not, means it is become 0 or not. When it is 1, you will remain here. Okay, means conversion is in process. And when EOC becomes 0, that time bit is not there, that which indicate that conversion process is over. And once this is over, you are proceeding for the next action. Okay, now after EOC, controller will set OE, active the OE pulse. Okay, then OE pulse, that time whatever data is coming through P1 port is taken into the accumulator. Data is coming through P1 port, this is the data port. P1 port is a data port. Through data port, data taken into the accumulator. Then deactivate OE bar. Once your data is read by the controller, then controller will take that data into accumulator. That data pass to the output device. For example, P0 port, where you are connecting output device, either LCD or 7 segment display, and then SJump back. Okay, in this fashion we will come back and continuously we are doing the same thing again and again. This is the end of the ADC theory as well as code explanation.